Question number 2. How is Avalon Smart Energy Panel different than other load management panels? This is going to be a long one because we made sure that we included everything that we could possibly include to make lives of our installers, our certified installers, easier, and the end user experience as good as possible for our end users. So, on the question, how is Avalon Smart Energy Panel different than other load management panels? Here's the answer. Avalon Smart Energy Panel is not limited to load shedding capability. It's just one of its functions. Remember, I said before, it has integrated load shedding, which is integrated smart load control, but it is also an AC combiner for everything AC. Then, Avalon Smart Energy Panel doesn't require you to replace or modify the existing main electrical panel. That is right. You don't modify your main electrical panel, neither you replace it. The only thing that you do, the circuits that you want to load shed, you just pass those circuits through the Smart Energy Panel, namely through the load shedding element of the Smart Energy Panel. Avalon Smart Energy Panel's load shedding function is automated and can be programmed based on grid availability or precise battery percentage range. What this means is that, yes, it will react to grid outage, and yes, it will work in the configuration that you have programmed in, but you can program it in based on the battery percentage. You can tell it that, hey, you can send power to my EV charger as long as the battery percentage is above 70%, but below 70%, please disable the EV charger. Or you could tell it you can use battery for HVAC between 40 and 60%, or 40 and 100%. That would make a little more sense. But below 40% of battery, don't use the HVAC, right? So you can base your load usage on the battery percentage that you have available. Then, Avalon Smart Energy Panel has its own grid transfer switch. Yes, you don't have to worry about isolating or putting in a transfer switch or something. That is all included in the Avalon Smart Energy Panel. Then, Avalon Smart Energy Panel can combine up to 3 Avalon inverters without additional breaker boxes or combiners. That's right. If you have up to 3 inverters, and 3 inverters is the most that you can get with the Avalon system, so that would translate to 34.2 kilowatts, right? If you have 1, 2, or 3 inverters, you just wire them into the Smart Energy Panel because it has the combiners built in, and it's very simple to combine multiple inverters in the Smart Energy Panel. You just put in a breaker for it, really. If I was to simplify it and give you the short answer, you just put in the breakers and connect the cables to the breakers, and you're good to go. Of course, there are nuances to it, but it's that simple. You don't have to install anything extra, buy something extra for it. No, it's all there. Then, EV charger is directly connected to Avalon Smart Energy Panel. Again, no need to modify the main electrical panel. Now, that means that, for example, you have your main electrical panel full of the existing circuits, and you want your EV charger in your home. What do? You need to replace your main electrical panel, right? If it's not full, you at least need to modify the main electrical panel for it to be able to accommodate for the EV charger. Here, no, you just directly interconnect the EV charger to the Smart Energy Panel, and on top of that, the EV charger has its own dedicated built-in load shedding element. So you use the load shedding ports that are specifically dedicated to the EV charger, which is a great thing. Then, last but definitely not least, Avalon Smart Energy Panel combines and seamlessly manages power flow from different power sources such as DC coupled solar, batteries, generator, and AC coupled solar. That's right. It controls what comes on and what comes off. Yes, you have your input. For example, on the generator, you can specify at what percentage it turns on, but you don't have to worry about how it balances between the different sources of energy or different sources of power. That's why, for example, remember I mentioned that you can have AC and DC coupled solar with the Avalon simultaneously, right? That's how it does it. It can balance between the different power sources, which is awesome. Um, and then it is important to understand the smart energy panel and all of its features are included with the Avalon purchase. You don't pay separately for load shedding, you don't pay extra for AC combining. No, you purchase the Avalon system, the smart energy panel will be there. So yeah, you should understand that there's no additional charge for the smart energy panel.